Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. Please be seated, and please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Parents and grandparents, family members, faculty, staff, trustees, honored guests, friends, alumni, students, and especially graduates-to-be, good afternoon and welcome to the commencement ceremony for Wellington's class of 2018, the 30th graduating class in our school's history. To the parents, thank you for supporting Wellington, and more importantly, congratulations, you made it! On Tuesday night, you were so close. Just an SIP or an ISR or an IHR away, and now you've made it. Congratulations. Long ago, you committed your time and resources to ensure that your child would have the best possible education. You chose a place that would engage your sons' and daughters' imaginations, teach them important skills, and awaken their sense of excitement and beauty in the world. Most importantly, you chose a school that seeks as its goal that when they are done with their studies here, they are still hungry for more and hungry for the world they are about to step into. Thank you, parents, for your belief in us, and thank you for entrusting us for this brief time with your amazing children. Now to the members of the class of 2018, we are about to spend the next hour advising you, congratulating you, and honoring you. Before we get too far in, I just want to say that it has been a pleasure watching you grow, think, struggle, act, play, rejoice, create, win and lose, but win more than lose, write, research, perform, and live. You'll be missed. We're proud to say we know you, and now let the honoring, advising, and congratulating begin. Each year, Wellington acknowledges the lifers, those students who have been attending Wellington since pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, or first grade. The class of 2018 boasts 24 lifers, one of our largest groups ever. In honor of this unique dedication to the school, these students were given a blue honor cord at senior dinner on Tuesday evening to designate their lifer status. Would the following students and their parents please rise? Christina Armeni, Bradley Beal, Connor Bernat, Rebecca Carr, Elizabeth Chester, Kalapo Dairo, Hale Edwards, Lauren Harris, Benjamin Hawkins, David Jacks, Eric Jacks, Eleanor Kelleher, Scott Locker, Abigail Marshall, Sereno Nakayama, Spencer Pavosky, Macy Schock, Ann Teller, Adam Teller, Noah Teller, Audrey Unverfirth, Jacasha Williams, Maxwell Wing, and Ryan Wise. We thank you for the amazing commitment and longevity you represent. Please be seated.
To present the class gift, please welcome the president of the senior class, Christina Armini.
Each senior class has many choices for a class gift, depending on the impression that is wished to be left on the Wellington community. The class of 2018 is full of hardworking, passionate students who have a drive to achieve whatever they set their mind to. But the true characteristic I see amongst each member of my class is kindness and generosity. It took much thought deciding on how we want to be remembered. While giving a picnic table or a class tree is one way to leave a valuable mark, we felt that giving back to the community leaves a legacy. People do not always remember to pay it forward. But our class felt that the most beneficial use of our money we raised would be to do just that. As senior class president, I am happy to announce that we've decided to donate to 2 different programs, the Wellington Theater Department and Student Life. A program full of talent and possibility, the theater department brings creativity and uniqueness to our community, and we wish to further that. Our gift, no matter the size, serves to recognize and support the arts. Our gift to Student Life will help to give the upper school students we are leaving behind the special moments and bonding experiences we had as a class this year. We feel very privileged to give back to the community that gave us so much. It is a powerful lesson to remind us that success and happiness is less about what we get and more about what we give. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce our Alumni Relations and Affinity Officer, Holden Richards.
Thank you, Dr. Terwin. To the class of 2018, know that your gift to the theater department and to Student Life will leave a lasting impact on those who follow in your footsteps, just as the gifts from the classes of 1989 to 2017 have impacted your Wellington experience. Even though you're graduating, your Wellington journey is just beginning. Today, you're becoming members of an association that is comprised of neurosurgeons, astrophysicists, movie producers, military and government leaders, and entrepreneurs, just to name a few. Regardless of the profession, Wellington alumni have one commonality: the desire to leave the world a better place. Alumni here look out for each other and constantly search for avenues to give back their time and talents to Wellington. In that spirit, I have some words of advice from other alumni that they wish they had going into their first year of college. First, stay hungry and stay foolish. Constantly work towards your dream, but make sure to explore and enjoy the little things along the way. Second, be prepared to edit your classmates' essays. You'll be surprised at how good at essay writing you are. Lastly, call your parents. Send them a selfie, text them indecipherable emojis to let them know that yes, you indeed are alive, attending classes occasionally, and that all the hard work and sacrifice to send you to school to like Wellington was worth it. In all, when you walk out those doors today, remember that no matter where you roam on this earth, you'll always have a home here in Columbus, Ohio. Congratulations on completing a significant stage of your life, and we're looking forward to having you back on campus in the near future. Thank you.
Please welcome the co-editors of this year's yearbook, Becky Carr and Sydney Warapa, to offer the yearbook dedication.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for attending the graduation of the Wellington class of 2018. This year, staff members have put in hard work to create the 33rd edition of the Duke. From writing stories to designing layouts to proofreading pages while also juggling the demands of schoolwork, they have truly done it all. We would like to thank each of our staff members and we are honored to work with all of you this year. The tremendous amount of effort and the dedication you've put into this yearbook has been greatly appreciated and could not have been completed without you.
Each year, we focus on a theme for the publication, and this year we put careful thought and consideration into the idea. We wanted to explore the theme of looking forward with a focus on acknowledging the past, but also preparing for the future. Over the past 4 years, I've seen Wellington go through many changes. The upper school alone has grown not only with many new faces, but changes in schedules as well as more variety of opportunity for students. Notably, this year we had our first ever immersion days, including Wellington's first fashion show and a student-led community and identity day dedicated to meaningful discussion. We had a diverse group of new student clubs such as Latinx, Patriots Club, and Anime Club, all of which serve student interest.
Morning meetings continue to be a place for students to share new ideas and teach one another about new topics such as Black History Month or sharing insightful poems or humorous jokes. There have also been many new changes in the athletic department, as the boys' tennis team became state champions for the first time in Wellington history, and the cheer team qualifying for their first competition. It seems that the students of the Wellington School are capable of anything, and I personally cannot wait to see what they will accomplish next. Even though the senior class is leaving, I know Wellington will continue to move forward, embrace change, and continue to grow.
And now for the yearbook dedication. This year we decided to dedicate the yearbook to a valuable member of the Wellington community. As an outspoken mentor who encourages students to challenge what they know, she has always posed as a genuine resource and listening ear. Beyond teaching, she has been an involved member of the community, leading numerous extracurricular activities, including Ohio Youth in Government and Spirit Club. Through her time at Wellington, she has touched the lives of both students and faculty members. We are all truly blessed to have met someone so loving, insightful, and authentic. We are pleased to dedicate the 33rd edition of the Wellington Yearbook to Sarah Berdar.
In closing, we both would just like to say thank you. Thank you to the students who worked behind the scenes, whether you created senior superlative titles or volunteered to take pictures, and the teachers who excused our lateness to class if a yearbook meeting ran over. And thank you especially to Ms. Benatti, who orchestrated this entire year-long project.
We hope that you enjoy this year's yearbook, and to the 2018 graduates, remember that the future starts today, not tomorrow. While it's hard to say goodbye, we hope you will look back on the 2018 school yearbook to remember the year we spent together, and look forward on the years to come. Thanks for the memories.
Congratulations to the class of 2018.
Each year, the seniors choose a member of the class to be the class speaker. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome this year's class speaker, Brad Beal.
Class of 2018. This year alone, we each spent around 180 days in this building, give or take a few. That's 1,260 hours, 75,600 minutes. For those of us who have been here for a while, we are nearing 16,380 days, 114,660 hours, and 6,879,600 minutes. They say that you're a product of your environment, that the company you keep shapes you. I think we can all agree that whether you've been along for the whole nearly 7 million minutes, or if you came anywhere along the way, that the amount of time that we have spent in this building with these people has certainly had a sizable impact. Schools are an interesting place in this regard. If you think about it, we spend so much time in this place for the purpose of going beyond it. Our school's greatest strength is that it knows that it is not the destination. This school realizes where its maximized impact lies and doubles down on that. Instead of focusing on a fixed curriculum or overvaluing a bureaucratic system of authority, Wellington gives students autonomy in learning, equips them with the ability to question, and most importantly, gives us the tools to turn our wildest dreams and fantasies into attainable, real goals. See, that is really the greatest part of this place, the way in which it uses the precious minutes with us to make the minutes beyond better for all. Now, I want to revisit a concept that I just mentioned, the dream. A dream has the power to inspire, to push, and to completely redraw the boundaries of possibility. But a dream itself can often become cliche, and the reality is they can die for many reasons. However, for this class, in this school, I have seen that we are more than capable of creating and executing upon our dreams. As mentioned, Wellington has worked with us on the ability to dream and the confidence to believe, but now is our time. And all of our dreams can happen. I bet they can even exceed our expectations. The key here is that we have to make our actions match our ambitions. If we do this, if we fill the minutes beyond these walls with a suffocating amount of hard work that bleeds purpose, we can create truly meaningful action. This is my thesis. This is my goal. If each of us are able to create meaningful action and inspire others to do the same, imagine what the implications on the world could be. I've been thinking quite a bit about this action over the last couple years. I am obsessed with the idea of meaningful action. And so I want to use my time today to share a few brief steps that I honestly believe each member of this class can deploy to reach their own personal place of meaningful action in this life. The first step is vulnerability. If each of us simply take time to break down, think about, and question, and ultimately appreciate the core parts of both our lives and of ourselves, we are immediately put into a position to learn from one another. This is hard. We fear this vulnerability because we fear it makes us weak. But in actuality, this vulnerability, this realness within our thoughts is the toughest thing that we can do. And from even being willing to think like this, we are able to explore and experience who we are, which leads us to the next step, identity. As I mentioned, this is the who. Each of us has been told that we're super special, and each of us has a piece to add to this earth. But before we can actually contribute, we first need to embrace our true, authentic self. We need to determine what matters to us. We need to determine our values, our innate emotions. From here, we use this who to formulate our purpose, the next step. Our purpose is our why. This acts like a filter for every choice that we make throughout our life. If we use this purpose as this filter, and it is directly reflective of the identity that I mentioned, then with every decision that we face, our choice, which was in line with our purpose, is therefore in line with our identity, making it a part of you. The result of this choice is the most important thing, the almighty goal. This is action. But it's not only action, it's meaningful action. It has come straight from who each of us are, passed through our filters or our purpose, and has now resulted in a totally authentic, tangible act that we have all put out into the world. From what I have seen, what I have lived for the past 12 years with this class, I know that with the hard work that each of us has displayed, the incredible talent and the excruciating passion, we can all win. Before I go today, I just want to say that Isabella, your writing, and Jackie and Abi, your love of fashion, and Sydney, your beautiful laugh, and Solo, your leadership, they all matter. Annie, your drive to be better that I've seen evolve since Miss Johnson's class 12 years ago, that matters. Grace, your unbelievable hard work in areas that I cannot even begin to understand, that matters. Ryan Wise, your inspiring filmmaking, that matters. Becky, you're thoughtful. The world needs your quality. Ben, your love for math. Libby, your knack for serving others. Kalapo, your positivity. And Malcolm, your music. It all matters. Lauren, I used to sit in aftercare with you day after day, playing without a care in the world. Now I get to see you go chase your dreams of becoming a nurse. That matters. You matter. Liv, your jokes and smile are amazing, and you have no idea what they can do to a person's day. They matter. Alyssa, your voice. Brianna, the way you lean into challenges that most would run from. And David, your commitment, all matter. I have seen my lifelong friend, Max Wing, learn to thrive on the stage, and you best believe that that matters. Sarah Abdubaki, Scott, your smiles, Meghana, your compassion, and RJ, your problem solving, all matter. Rami, you're going to be an amazing doctor if that's what you choose to do. I know it. Andrew, your independence, and Henry, your artwork, that all matters. You all matter. Rohit, I saw you come into Wellington and you did not even talk. Now you're the funniest person that I know. You're going to chase your dream of becoming an engineer. Go do that. You matter. Zoe, your focus. Ryan Young, your photography and mindfulness. Never, ever lose that. Jakesha, every couple of years we seem to inadvertently have a conversation about how much we both love life. That matters. Your outlook matters. Ray, your adaptability. Sereno, your films. Ellie, your innate kindness are all so important. Lincoln, you have already established yourself as a great chef. Keep going. I cannot wait to come to your restaurants. John, you're a great best friend. Hannah, you're a really good makeup artist. That's incredible. Luke, you're determined. Lizzie, you're so outgoing. Never lose sight of how important that is today. Noah Berry, I always want you in my corner. Connor, you exemplify hard work and passion both on the tennis court and in your shoe business. Sarah Zimmerman, your positive vibe is valuable. Abby and Spencer, you guys just make people feel better. People want to be around you. You really, really matter. Audrey, I admire how well you ask a question. And Adam, your love for sports is important. Noah Teller, you're hilarious. And Allison, you taught me more about horses freshman year than I ever thought I would know in my entire life. Maitri, I cannot wait to work with you in the business world. And Eric, I'm truly gonna miss your laugh. Bob, I met you before you even joined this Wellington family, and now I see you following your dreams both academically and otherwise. It's inspiring. Hale, your ability to adapt and do so many different things is impressive. That matters, man. Christina and Macy, your childhood love for Disney was once shown through the singing of songs on the bus or in the classroom, and now it's turned into a dedication to help others through the idea of fun and togetherness. That really matters. Can we hear it for this amazing class really quick? Please. They're so awesome, all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, before they kick me off the stage, I want to encourage everyone in this room, class of 2018, and everyone else out there to do one thing. Please, please choose optimism. Because if we all choose pessimism, everything in this life is over before it even starts. With this idea in mind, let's all go and live our truths. Take them and run, and please never stop. What's the alternative? These minutes we all have left, however long they may be, we must use to go and do. Class of 2018, I love you. I am you. And I sure will never forget you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Brad. David and Eric Jacks are the Music Award winners this year. David and Eric will be performing Sonata by G.P. Telemann on the viola and violin. Seniors, thank you for these past 4 years in the upper school. It has been an amazing run. Along the way, you have worked as partners with teachers and advisors who have helped you find your voice and challenged you to take on new experiences. Thank you, faculty and staff, for instilling in this group a positive attitude while providing them the guidance and the tools they needed to accomplish such great things. Round of applause, please, for our faculty and staff. When ninth grade students arrive on campus, you never really know what you'll get. We learned quickly that this group was special. The synergy between the many lifers, you saw them stand earlier, and the diverse talents and perspectives of the new students helped create an unforgettable school climate. My understanding of student potential and optimism, Brad Beal, has been bolstered by this collection of seniors. To put it bluntly, I love this group. However, as connected as a group of students might be, we still had plenty of room for vigorous debates. As the year progressed, some of those differences threatened to upset our sense of camaraderie. It was difficult. As you have probably figured out, I am referencing the issue of whether you hear Laurel or Yanny. It was a challenging time. We got through it. Laurel is the right answer, by the way. As a group, you have been one of the most productive cohorts we have seen. Your leadership kept the upper school connected while you pulled together remarkable achievements in academics, athletics, and the arts. It is now time to take those talents to new settings. You will make your mark on this world, I have no doubt. As you move from here, however, you will be challenged in new and difficult ways. Complications and opposition are a reality of the world. Not everything will be easy. You will face real challenges without an easy shortcut. Situations where Alexa is simply no help. The good news, whether you realize it or not, is our educational model is built to prepare you for those unanticipated challenges. You are ready. We have given you ownership and our autonomy to dive deep. We have asked you to assess what you truly value, to use your voice to lead others, and to navigate new problems that you did not anticipate. When you complain that the research paper was too challenging, or you say, you didn't tell us that would be on the test, that's a good thing. You'll appreciate it later, I promise. And speaking of unexpected, it is relevant to note that many of the top jobs currently offered didn't even exist when you started school. Jobs such as social media manager, mobile app developer, and cloud architect. Maybe you can make the case you were a cloud architect while installing cotton balls as cumulonimbus clouds in a 7th grade earth science diorama, but we are talking data in the sky kind of cloud. That is new innovation with new opportunities and new challenges. Students, notice that I didn't mention any playing Fortnite jobs out there. Please know that you are prepared for the unexpected. We needed you to have a growth mindset. We wanted you to be a willing learner. It is not important because we require it. It is important because the changing world demands it. We also know you are ready because you have competed on championship athletic teams. You have worked and made discoveries in research laboratories. You have partnered with me in the library to almost win HQ trivia. You have traveled into muddy caves and cenotes in Mexico. You have lived with host families in France and Spain. You have been interviewed for state TV in Russia. You have hung upside down, trapped on a roller coaster for many minutes in warm temperatures. I'm looking at you, Noah. You have brought new service opportunities to the upper school with Boys and Girls Club, Saving Vaquitas, and Make-A-Wish. And you have created works of art, including fashion and film, that provoke and inspire. All great things. But most importantly, you have made a meaningful investment of your time, your attitude, and your energy every day in our upper school community. I will never forget that. I will also never forget that Ray still owes me for dinner in Grand Cayman where he forgot his wallet. You are a strong and accomplished group. Don't let the world tell you otherwise. Be prepared to be challenged. It will not always be easy, but I can tell you, based on what I have learned by working side by side with you, you are ready. Class of 2018, congratulations and good luck. I'm now pleased to welcome Mr. Ted Manley, Chair of the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dr. Turwin. Good afternoon, class of 2018, and congratulations on this very exciting day. Please join me in thanking your families, friends, teachers, tutors, coaches, counselors, orthodontists, chiropractors, all the folks that have supported you on this joyous day. It's a difficult journey to get from diapers to diploma. So, creativity. You possess a rare ability. It is the ability to think creatively. Whether you consider yourself creative or not, you are. It is baked into a Wellington education. One of the goals of the school is to put you on a path to discover areas of intense interest and give you the freedom to pursue them in depth and with passion. My hope is that one of these areas is just purely creative. I can tell you from my own experience that it is quite worthwhile. When I was in college, to score points with a girl on my hall, I accepted her offer to take a modern dance class. I thought I'd only have to go once, but there was a visiting artist from a famous company in New York who encouraged me to train seriously. I was certainly not the artsy type, I was more the literal type. But there was something about dance that intrigued me. It was all I wanted to do. Very quickly, I found myself working with some extremely interesting and creative people in music, choreography, lighting, set design, art direction. I was out of my element, but at the same time, I was finding my element. That initial class was the start of an 8-year mini career that took me to New York, London, Boston, San Francisco, and ultimately to an MFA program here at Ohio State. For a host of reasons, poverty and rejection among them, I chose not to make dance my full-time career, choosing instead to go to law school. But I gave up nothing in diving deeply into something purely creative. Sure, most of my friends thought that I lost my marbles, and my parents, while supportive, I'm sure at times thought that this was like running off with the circus. But it didn't derail any other career or take me off track. Instead, it opened up an entirely different part of my brain. The experience of taking something out of my imagination and turning it into a finished production in front of a live audience was exhilarating, and it's influenced my careers in law and business. So I hope that each of you might find a mini career or a career, a detour, an avocation, something that will allow you to continue to evolve the creative faculties you've awakened here at Wellington. Dedicate some time to make something original, simply for the act of doing it. There are so many opportunities: act, paint, compose, write, play, sculpt, design. Follow a potential paramour to a modern dance class. You never know where it might lead, but it'll enrich every aspect of your life, I promise you. Godspeed, class of 2018.
Weather seems nice, right? Mr. Brisk, Mr. Manley, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, parents, alumni, guests, and friends, it is my distinct privilege to present to you for graduation the members of the Wellington School Class of 2018. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your diploma. See the snake? Sarah Zohair Abdelbaki. Christina Victoria Amelia Armini. Malcolm David Banks. Zoe Georgia Beatty. Noah James Berry. Bradley Thomas Beal. Okay, where is Mr. Burnett? Mike, where is he? There he is. Connor Alexander Burnett. Rebecca Anna Carr. Judy. Couldn't see it. Elizabeth Ruth Chester. We'll talk later. Kalapo Ayotunde Dairo. Hale Arbenz Edwards. John Richard Fowler. Robert Theodore Fowler. Luke Porter Flynn. Tianlin Fu. Abhineeth Ganesh. Henry James Gottschlick. Alyssa Janae Grady. Congratulations, you're good.
I'll do this for you. There you go. Congratulations.
Lincoln Alexander Lamar Green. Lauren Maureen Harris. Benjamin Lawrence Hawkins. How are you? David William Jacks. Eric Matthew Jacks. Eleanor Ray Kelleher. Maithri Cora. Scott Everett Locker. Abigail Farley Marshall. I mean,
Yeah, it's time.
go ahead. Ritvik Jadev Mariala. Brianna Marie Masters. Hannah Michelle Mazanek. Meghana Menta. Sereno Vanessa Nakayama. Olivia Grace Penagore. Solomon Ephraim Pierre-Louis. Spencer Owen Pavosky. Muti Rami Raju. Isabella Diana Reardon Ramos. Macy Kathleen Schock. Jacqueline Bridget Sears-Patowski. Allison Julia Sprocki. Ann Mackey Taylor. Adam Joseph Teller. Noah James Teller. Grace Mingrong Tian. Audrey Elise Unverfirth. Rohit Valabanini. Andrew Jonathan Watson. Elizabeth Claire White. Jakesha Logan Williams. Maxwell Alexander Wing. Ryan Alexander Wise. Sydney Aku Wirapa. Ryan Dubé Young. Sarah Michelle Zimmerman. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Wellington graduating class of 2018. Congratulations.
At this time, please rise and join in the singing of the Wellington Alma Mater. Lisa Springer will lead us. Please note that the words are printed on the back of the program. One announcement before we close. Please join us for refreshments in the Thomas family dining room immediately following the recessional. We ask that families exit to your left, straight into the dining room to meet the graduates. And now, class of 2018, we send you forth with our affection, our pride, and our eager anticipation of the next steps in your journey.
Yeah.